Alright, first match, the opponent decides to give me first, so my hand's pretty good. I can outmax see if they max see me. So I scale my Guitardo, and I scale Gentru, activate Guitardo, let me draw one. And then I activate Sky Iris will pop my Gentru, and Gentru will search a scale, right? So Gentru is going to search me, Lizard, and Lizard is going to draw again. So I drew Butler, activate Valid. Valid's going to mill me Ange, and Ange will be my scale. And now I activate Butler. Butler's going to pop Guitardo, and then I make Yugioh the Pendulum. And Yugioh is going to search me, I forget, but they surrender it. Well, it is what it is. Next game, on to game number 2. The opponent again decides to give me first, I think. No, they took second. So I took second. So they're going first. They're playing Rika's. I ash that so they don't get to mill for whatever they're trying to search for. And do they have play? Aroma Garden, Snowdrop. So they have some play. Link them off onto Jasmine, I believe. Yep, Jasmine. Jasmine is going to activate after the Garden's effect to add. They add the Laurel. Laurel should activate its effect. Now, I believe Tributes is summon the Generator. Generator is going to add. And Laurel is most likely going to gain life points, and then Rika is gonna summon itself. And I think that's all the plays they have. I'm not sure if they're locked into plants only in this situation. Could be. Uncertain though. And they pass. On to me. Now this is a good hand. Since there's no interruption. Oh gosh, this is a really good hand. So reasoning, because they don't know what I'm playing, they're gonna guess a number. They guess wrong, so I summon Butler. Ange's effect is gonna activate. I discard my Butler to draw 2 more cards. And then Daggerman is going to add back my Ange from the graveyard. And here I can make Beyond the Pendulum by just normal summon. So yep, second donkey's going to add. And then I made Butler effect because I wanted to try and get into Naturia Beast, but they surrendered. So yeah, on to the next game. I believe here I lost a coin flip again, so they gave me first, or no. They went first this time. They won the coin flip. So 1 for 1, and I max see that, and I thought they were also playing some sort of pen deck because I saw a chronograph, so I was like, cool, what kind of pen deck are you playing? So 1 for 1, and they summoned Sofa. So that deck. Interesting. You're under max C, so what do? So you tribute to summon Gracia. Gracia is gonna add the Elegance. Elegance is gonna give them 2 scales. 1 odd and 1 even or something, and they set 2 and pass, and that's about it. My turn. So I have a lot of plays. I Daggerman, Lizard's effect. It doesn't matter because Lizard effect still resolves, and I get to still draw, so it doesn't do anything. Not a great way to target. So Lizard pops, I draw, I activate Valid mills my Butler. Ange's effects, and I know they don't have an Ash. Ah, look, reasoning. Guess a number, any number. Guess 7. Could just guess 4. So Daggerman again. Daggerman's gonna add back my Ange. And then I believe I made Electromite here. Yeah, next I'm just gonna make Beyond the Pendulum, because they don't really negate Beyond. They tend to negate the Electromite. So I got Inburn, but doesn't matter. I still have some play. And from here, Sky Iris effect. Iris, I decide to pop my Daggerman to add my Synchron. And then I scale my Ange. And then I pen summon. And Butler's in the graveyard effect. And then I link those 2 to make my Selene. Selene is going to revive back my Butler. Now, I wish I had rank 5s, but I don't have any rank 5s that can easily be summoned with just 2 ranks. I only have, sadly, Arc, Rebellion, which requires 3. But they look like they scooped, and yeah. Moving on. I lost the coin flip again, so I'm going second here. And what do? They set one pass. Yu-Gi-Oh! Experience 101. So I draw, and I drew an Ange, which is perfect. So Ange scale, I was like thinking about if I want to use her effect, but I decided not to, so I just pen summon everything. Because Donkey here is not a once per turn, which is broken. So I get to search 2 cards. And because they're Earth, I can make Nichirio Beasts. Which is dumb, but hey. Hot Eyes Butler and my Ange. Now here I activate Ange's effect, assuming be safe because I took the risk. And I topped their reasoning, and they guessed 4, but they guessed wrong, and I got Astrograph Sorcerer. Sorcerer on field, I linked them both off to make my Electromite. And I hope they know how to target because they activate Sword Sting, which is detrimental. But they target 2 wrong cards! Wrong cards to target! And so, because of that mistake, I still have some play. So, I pop my Gentru. Gentru now is going to activate to search me my Synchron. And I link both the Butlers to make my Electromite again, because her effect is not once per turn effect. It's a soft once per turn to add. And then, I add Chronograph. Chronograph is going to summon my Donkey to search again. Or rather, I think I milled. Because I don't have a... Yeah, I don't have anything, so I'm most likely gonna mill here. But I missed the timing, right? I missed timing. I missed time, that sucks. So Valet's gonna mill. Guitardo does nothing right now, sadly. Celine is gonna give me a name, so I revive back my Synchron. Sadly, there's no Boral loads, I can't really make that play. So I just went for some damage and then link them all off. So both Donkeys will make me Nichirio Beast. And Celine plus the Synchron is going to give me Appaloosa. And that's about all I can do. And I pass. Now I'm just gonna pray they don't have a tribute, because I know their Yosanjus are typically go second for these types of event. So he summons Yosanju common 1. I negate it so they can't normal summon again. So they're forced to use spells. Because I know they're playing a lot of spells. Look at that, 1 spell card, negated. I mill both Maxi and Ash. Cool. And what else you got? They got a Raigeki, negated. Oh boy. And I believe that's all the plays they have, because I can just go for a game from here. Yeah, GG. Moving on. I think I lost the coin flip here again, and I think I'm going second. No, I won the coin flip, so I'm going first. This hand is interesting, so valid. And I valid my Ange. Dagdraman's effect. Synchron, Dagdraman is going to add back my Ange. Now I'm going to pray they don't have a Imperm, because I activate Nash. So they don't. Oh, cool. I was like, okay, I can work with this. So Donkey's going to search. And of course I search my Butler. Plus, I forgot the other search. Lizard. The Lizard draw, and then Synchron's effect to make that a tuner, Butler's effect to pop that Daggerman, then I link them all to make Electromites, the one and only, and then Electromite gets Impermed. Imperm. My plays into Astrograph and all that, my plays are gone. And then I just Lizard pops a draw, see if I can get anything. I drew another Lizard, I obviously can't activate Electromite's effect. I link them both out to make Nichirios. And I pass. What are they playing? And Maxi, of course. Yeah, it's Weather Painters. So they decided to just go for battle here because I can't negate traps. And I can't negate monsters, of course. And they set a bunch and pass. Back to me. And I drew a Guitardo. which doesn't do anything right now for me. Because usually Guitardo and Lizard Draw are what I combo with. And they had a Veiler, so of course my Electromite is once again negated. Ah, sucks. I could have just Lizard Draw first. Oh well. So I'm forced to pen summon here to see if I can make anything. I could honestly just make a Beyond, but they surrender, or rather I think it was a connection issue. Anyway, it was a good game. Moving on. Alright, this will be the last round, or rather the last match, and then on to the deck list. So I'm going second here, because I lost the coin flip again. And they acted Power of Prosperity, 6 cards, Guken, Sushis! And what do they add? Because I saw Maxi. They add a ship, but they don't add the Maxi. And they set 1 and pass, and not add the Maxi. Okay, so this card is really funny. I actually Performapals recasting. I shuffled all of my Performapals names, and I drew a whole bunch. Oh, look at that hand! And then active reasoning, and they guess right, but I don't care because Valid's gonna activate, and they ash that. Not a good ash, but alright. So they ashed it, and now I just use Sky Iris, and then Sky Iris is gonna pop the Valid to add me the Butler, and then it's gonna go back in scale and activate Sork. Looks like they're waiting on something. So Sork is gonna add back a Valid that was destroyed. Valid's gonna go into scale, and then activate Butler. Butler's gonna pop my Valid again. And then link them both off to, I believe, make Beyond, because I'm not making Electromite again, because they keep inverting my Electromite. So I'm banking that trap is nothing, and it's pretty much nothing, so I don't care about that. It just adds them a sushi card. And Beyond is going to add me a low scale. The low scale I'm going to add is, of course, Dagdramin. All that resolves. So Dagdramin and Valid's going to go in scale. And I'm forced to pen here because everything's negated right now. So I believe I pen summon Astro and Butler from my extra deck, and then the Donkey from my hand. Donkey's going to search, and I search Odd Eyes Synchron. Dagdramin is going to add back my Donkey from the grave, and I'm going to link these both off to make Electromite. Electromite is going to add me Chronograph. Chronograph adds hand. Chrono is going to special summon my Donkey. And again, I get to, I think I missed timing, I believe. But no matter, because I can just make Naturia Beast and Appaloosa. Basically, and that's the end of that. But they surrendered, so GG. Moving on to my deck list. Alright, on to the deck list for this event. I am playing Performapals. Because, well, thing is, Odd Eyes, there's a lot of cards I got hit from the Odd Eyes side. Just 1 second. Forbidden, Arc banned, Revolution banned. I don't know why there's a monkey board here for some reason. Could be the next unbanned card, limit to 1 maybe, potentially. Uncertain, but it's randomly there. Cool, right? But anyway, so Arc ban, Revolution ban, Overlord's ban. Joker definitely took a big hit. And then I believe Pendulum Sork also got a hit too. So the Performapals stuff is kind of weird. So I was just playing with what I had, which was Ange, Gentrudes, the Valids, and the Butler, the new cards that recently came out. And then I added the older cards like Performapals Lizard Draws and Guitardo. It's pretty fun, quite interesting, just a lot of draws and searches, but that's about it. Like, they don't have anything crazy when it comes to like massive board spam, especially with the limitation of stuff that they did to the extra deck. But anyway, on to the names. So typical triple Maxi, triple Ash, replaceable with whatever you want. I'm just playing them because of hand traps. The triple second Donkey, so strong. Not a one. There's no once per turn condition on this card. It's you special, you normal, you search, or you mill. Really up to you, but you can just search. Really good. You use these to make your Naturia Beast, of course, off of the Synchron scale effect. So this becomes 1, this becomes 4. You can also make a Lizard Draw, a Tuner, and 1 off of Synchron's effect with second Donkey, and you still get Naturia Beast. So yeah, way too good. Guitardo, it's your +1 draw. If you I believe if you activated a Performapals, so usually combo Guitardo with Lizard. Generally, I think you can cut this to 2 instead of 3, so you can play 2, not 3 like I have here. The triple Valets, nothing much to say. It's your mill, your starter. It gets to what you need. You can mill Ange, for example, for a scale. You mill Butler to turbo into Electromite. And of course, Butler is going to activate certain Performapal names and scale. Yeah, really good. 2 Synchrons, just in case I open 1, because I'd rather search it. It's your tuner, makes specifically any of these synchro plays here. It can also perform, it turns another Performapal into a tuner. So for example, like I said earlier, the second donkey becomes a level 1 tuner to make them the Yugioh beast. That's about it for the Synchron. You can cut it to 1 if you like, I'm just playing 2. The Lizard draw, it's just another +1, you just draw, right? It goes in the scale, so you get a body when you pen summon. Lady Ange, +2, discard typically your Butler, plus Ange, draw 2, or another name like Synchron, draw 2, right? You can revive Synchron off of Celine later and you have the required spells. Gentru, you pop it with Butler, Sky Iris, Electromite, Scale Searches, any of the names in this deck, that's the Pendulum, so you can place your Synchron into the scale to again make any one of them a tuner. Really strong. You can also play Dissolver you like in this deck. I don't have any good fusion targets right now, so really up to you. But yeah, triple Gentrus. Daggerman adds back anything you just mill, or rather anything you mill off of Valid. So Valid basically if you mill say a second donkey, right? Daggerman plus another scale will activate its effect to add back that donkey. Right? And then you can pen summon the donkey and donkey's gonna search again. You can search Butler. Really good card. And on, I believe its monster effect is you discard a card or something, right? Yeah, you can send one Performapal monster from my hand to draw a card. So I just draw a card. It's okay, but it's mainly there for the pendulum effect, which works really well with Ballot and anything that likes to mill to get what you need. Butler, not much to say, just destroy a scale and special summon itself. Or specifically a Performapal with Odd Eyes. So you can pop Gentru is going to search another scale. That way you don't lose your scale because it does minus hand advantage, which is bad, but it is what it is. Chronograph, you combo this with second donkey, but I think it misses timing. I tried it, but it's good if, I don't know, it's just there for like, just for you to extend your plays. Same with Astrograph, just there to extend your plays. Also searches any of the names that was destroyed that turn. Triple Reasoning, just more ways to get some plays going. Also, just mill stuff, right? If they call it wrong, of course. They typically call 4 though, but most of the stuff here are like 1s and 2s, so the chances of you getting like 4s is 50-50 for the most part, or lower, because there's not a lot of 4s. Performapal Recasting, just 1 of is all you need. Just activate this +1 and yeah, just fix your hand if you have to. Really good. Triple Tactics, replaceable. I'm just playing it at 1 just to try it out for this event. You don't have to play it. You can just play more names if you like. It's not necessary. Again, this is just an event. Don't waste resources on stuff like this for an event like this. It's not worth it. But hey, up to you really. Sky Iris, just 1 is all you need. It searches specifically stuff like Valid and Butler and Synchron. It also synergizes with Gentru again to search your scales, of course, as well as give yourself a plus body. Yeah, you only need 1. You don't need more than 1. Now onto the extra deck. 1 the Yugioh beast. How you summon it? Synchron, Donkey. Donkey's how you're gonna get it out. Synchron makes one of them a tuner. There's also a tuner, and there you have it. Voila. A constant spell negate that they have to answer to, which is really strong. Horus, a go second option with the scale 4 plus Synchron, and same thing with Supreme King. All replaceable. You don't have to play any of these. You can play other 8s. That's whatever is available to you. This is just for fun, right? Now I wasn't able to always get a Abyss Dweller out because a lot of imperms and Ash and all that, but this deck can do it. I just wasn't able to because of those interruptions. But one dweller to deal with graveyard heavy, I believe Vendred is quite popular in later ranks. I haven't bothered climbing yet, so it is what it is. But there you go. Supreme King Dark, just another way to end game a little quicker. Arc Rebellion. You don't have to play Arc Rebellion. There's another rank 5 you can probably play, but I'm just playing it because you can summon it since Dagdagamon and Butler are all 5s. It's quite easy. Electromite, not much to say there. It's just stable IP Masquerena into Mech Knight, of course, or Unicorn, up to you. Beyond the Pendulum, not much to say there as well. It's just another way to search. Unicorn, this is a disruption off of IP Masquerena if you choose to go that line. You only need one Celine. I'm just playing 2 because I don't have anything. I don't know what else to add. Just play 1 is all you need. The one Mech Knight Crusadia, of course, off of IP if you have to. The Appaloosa, not much to say there. And then the Chaos Underworld if you have trouble answering, but don't need it. You can just play whatever else. And yeah, that's about it for this event. Have fun with it, and if you have any questions, please leave it in the comment. I'll try to answer it when I can. And yeah, take care everyone. Bye.